Hello my loves, it's Empties time. My box is overflowing, which means we have to talk about beauty trash. I'm going to jump straight into it. Ofra Body Derm Coffee Body Scrub. I had this in my project pan. Why is the light streaming in after I just spent all that time trying to fix my camera settings? That's alright, we're gonna go with it. I'm not sure that I like the look of this footage, but it is what it is. So I had this in my project pan, and look, I was kind of like, whatever, it's whatever. I used it up really quickly because it doesn't do a whole lot of anything. At least that's how I felt initially. And after I finished it up, I put something new in my shower, and that thing scrubs like, it's kind of like standing in front of a sand blaster. Like, it takes off all of the layers of skin, the dead ones and some of the healthy ones. So yeah, I just felt even more justified that I burnt through this so quickly. I don't know if they still make it. I don't know if Ofra is still around. I don't really care. I wouldn't buy it again. This is the Skin 1004, 1004. Someone did tell me how it's pronounced. I know that like it's a play on words, and it sounds like Skin Angel. So that's what I remember. This is the Probiotica Enrich Cream. I just didn't really like this. It wasn't enough for me. I need more hydration and like long-lasting hydration, and this didn't hit the mark for me. So I wouldn't buy that one again. I would explore products from that line, or you know, the brand, but yeah, I wouldn't buy that again. I also discovered that my local Priceline stocks some of those products like in that line, so that was interesting. Here's another one. This is a Hyaluronic Blue Serum. Again, I didn't love this. It's supposed to be like hyaluronic acid with centella, and it's meant to hydrate and do all sorts of other things, but I didn't feel like it did anything for me. I really need, like, hyaluronic acid is a priority product in my routine because my skin is so dry, and without it, like, I suffer basically. This one didn't hit the mark for me, so I wouldn't buy that one again. I have the Invite E Vitamin E Cream. So I purchased this, I think last year sometime, because my skin was so dry, and I thought, oh yeah, I've used this in the past and it really helped. Like, it's really good at hydrating. This was not enough again. It felt like it just was not absorbing into my skin. Like, I would put it on and it was almost like it just set in a layer, and it felt gross. So I ended up finishing it on my body. I wouldn't go back there again either. Tatcha, this is the Dewy Skin Cream. I quite like this. Once upon a time, I wasn't a mega fan, but my skin has changed. So much has changed. And I actually really liked this. I've got, I think it's the night concentrate that I've like pulled out, and I don't think I've used it, but I haven't started putting it into my routine currently. But yeah, I like Tatcha products. I think they're expensive, and I have to say, I don't feel that when I use them, I see any great like changes in my skin. I just know in terms of like hydration and stuff, the Dewy Skin line, my skin likes it. Oh, I feel like this was in my Empties last time, and I didn't actually, I'm dropping stuff. It's the Body Shop Avocado Body Lotion to Oil. I feel like this was actually in my Empties last time, so I'm not going to harp on about it. I think basically what I said was I'm going to take it back in the bathroom and cut it open and use up the last of it, which I did. I don't know why I put that in my Empties. I've got something that I'm going to declutter. So let's have a little complain about this. It's from Shuamora. It's cleansing oil. I don't know if I ever thought that I would see the day where I would sit down in a video and have bad things to say about a Shuamora cleansing oil. This one is the Pore Finest 2 Sakura Refreshing Cleansing Oil. This burnt my eyes so bad, so badly. And if a cleansing oil can't be used on or around my eyes, I don't see the point, because if I'm using a cleansing oil, it's to remove makeup, and if I'm removing makeup, I'm definitely wearing some form of eye makeup. Usually I would try and power on with something like this because it's expensive and all that jazz, but I was just like, do I even care? I don't care anymore. I'm not interested. I won't buy this again. I would not. I would never. And I'm not even sure that I would really stray from like the original cleansing oil from Shuamora or the ultimate oil. Those are the two that I really like. The ultimate oil is like supreme, if you ask me. That's the one that I love the most. But yeah, I've this one, no good. And I'm using, I think it's an oil emulsion or something like that. It's in my Project Pan. And I don't really love that one either. I find it leaves a very greasy residue on the skin, which can be quite difficult to get off. Like, I have to double cleanse with a foaming cleanser after I've used the oil cleanser. So it's not really my fave. Kind of defeats the point of why I love the Shuamora cleansing oils, because typically they break down makeup really quickly and then they rinse away really like clean on the skin. So you don't have to use heaps of foaming cleanser to get it off. So yeah, anyway, didn't like this. Wouldn't. No ma'am. Okay, my dropped item was from Kerastase. This is the Bane Therapist shampooing balm. So this is for like super mega damaged hair. I really like Kerastase. It used to be like the only brand that, not the only brand, but like my preferred brand before I started using Davines. And I still like, I use a leave-in product from Kerastase, which I absolutely love. It's a heat protectant like cream. Now I kind of tried to power through this. By power through it, I mean like just endure it. It was not really suitable for my current hair type, since a lot of my hair has just grown out and it's not 100% virgin. I have put some tints over it. It's still not damaged enough for this to be, you know, the right kind of product to use, but I had it kicking around for a long time and I just wanted to finish it up. And it was in my shower for over a year. Like, it took me a long time to finish it up, but she's done. I wouldn't buy it again because it's not what I need at the moment. I don't think I'll go back to bleaching my hair. I'm just not really about the maintenance. Okay, I've got a bunch of serums and moisturizers, so let's do them. Let's do the serums first. Torridon Dive In Low Molecular Hyaluronic Acid. This is nice. I like this. I would buy it again. My skin responded really well to it. It helped me to feel like my skin was being hydrated and all that good stuff. Really enjoyed it. This one from Isntree is the Ultra Low Molecular Hyaluronic Acid Serum. I really love this too. It's fantastic. I would say this one might be my favorite, just by a little bit. But I feel like the Torridon is cheaper. So for me, I would just go with whatever's cheaper. Like, if I could find one on sale, I would happily, you know, pick up whichever one was on sale. So yeah, these two I really enjoyed. They were great. I would buy either of them again. Moisturizers. Here's another one that I actually discovered recently is being sold in my local price line. I don't know if it's being sold in all price lines, but it's being sold in mine. This is the Dynasty Cream from, oh my gosh, I can't remember the brand. Anyway, it doesn't matter. This is sensational. Actually, it does matter because I'm about to sing its praises. Hang on, let me find out. Beauty of Joseon Dynasty Cream. Okay, so you can get this in a glass jar like I've got here. You can also get it in a tube. I think in the future I would buy it in a tube. I just didn't realize that it came in a tube. A commenter who watched a video and saw me saying that I really liked this mentioned it. Like I said, this is now at my local Priceline. I can see it online as well when I Google it. I don't know if the price is comparable to what I paid for it. I would have to do more research on that, but I loved this. This is super, super, super hydrating to the point where it can be a little bit too hydrating. Like there were some days where I used it a little bit too much and I get tiny, tiny little like overhydrated spots. But if I just pulled back a little bit, they went away. That's not unusual for me. I have experienced it a lot in the past with a lot of different products. 100% I would buy this again. It was sensational. I'd try anything from this brand that is suitable for dry skin because I was well impressed with how this work. Here's a moisturizer I'm getting rid of. It's from Mecca Max. It's the all day everyday oil-free moisturizer with niacinamide. I don't think my skin really likes niacinamide. I don't know. I haven't quite worked it out yet. But what I do know is this moisturizer did nothing for me. I was just like, wow, I put this on and my skin feels horrendously dry like half an hour later. So I tried it on my body and it felt like it left this weird, like tight, dry residue on my skin. So I was like, no ma'am, goodbye. I do have a night, actually, you know what else I have? Is it in here? I need to find it. I know it's empty. Found it. So I have like a bunch of these Mecca Max. It was like a little like sent in PR. It was a little like pack of their skincare. So there was a cleanser, there's an acid toner, a day cream, and a night cream, I think. I'm currently using the night cream. It's okay. I had this, which is the Foam O Gentle Gel Cleanser with niacinamide and aloe vera in my shower. This 50ml tube took ages to use up, months and months and months and months. I didn't really like it, but I just persevered with it because I was like, it's fine, it's in the shower. I don't tend to wash my face in the shower a whole lot. I mostly do it at the basin. So that's why it took me so long and kind of why I just put up with it. What I didn't like about this is that it leaves, there's an ingredient in it, I don't know what it is. It doesn't have the ingredients on the packaging of this one, and I couldn't be bothered Googling it, but there's an ingredient in it that leaves this film on your skin that like mimics soft, smooth, like, you know, supple skin feeling after you rinse it off. And I know that it's like, it's leaving a film because my other cleanser doesn't do that to me when I use it. But what ticked me off about it is that when you feel that like slippy feeling that it's left on your skin, you can also feel all of like the bumps and texture and all that jazz that I have because I'm older. And to me, I was just like, it's just like fake softness. I don't like it. I wouldn't buy it. It was fine. It washed my face, but yeah, I didn't really like it. Realistically, like this skincare line, it's not for me. It's not been designed for people who have like skin things that they need to take care of. This is for like young people who probably have good skin. Although, why would they need niacinamide? I don't know. Anyway, it's crap. I wouldn't buy it. I also finished this from Shuamora, which I'm very happy about. It's the Skin Perfector Cypress Makeup Refresher Mist. This was in my project pan last year. I only had like a little bit left. I didn't use this as a makeup step. I took it into my bathroom and I made it part of my skincare routine. So after I wash and dry my face, I would spray some of this on and then go in with my serums and the rest of my routine. It was fine for that. I think like the cypress scent is not my favorite. I've got the yuzu and I've got the sakura. Those ones I really enjoy. This one I just wanted to finish it up. And that was just the easiest way to do it while also being able to pan other products. I wouldn't buy this one again. I would probably buy the yuzu one, which I really love that. But yeah, the scent of this one, not my fave. But the mister is nice. The actual like spray itself is really nice. So I have a candle. This one's from Bath & Body Works. It is a sugared lemon zest. This was beautiful. I didn't feel like it had fantastic scent throw. And the like you can kind of smell like, you can smell wax with the scent of the like lemon and sugar, which wasn't my favorite. I'm not sure if that's just because of the type of wax. Like I can smell it now. It's like there's the lemon and then there's the like yummy like sugar scent, but then there's a scent of like waxiness. And I'm not, yeah, I just feel like it ruins it. Maybe I would buy one again. Maybe I wouldn't. I don't know. I loved the lemony scent. It was fantastic. Anyway, whatever. It doesn't matter. I finished a candle. Go me. From Drunken Elephant, I have the Wild Marula Tangle Spray. I think the best thing about this product is the packaging. The sprayer on it is really like, it just disperses the product really well. I've used a lot of hair products where you go to, it'll be in a spray bottle, you spray it in your hair and it's just like a jet of spray. And I'm like, what's the point? This one actually like sprays and mists the product, which is excellent. I am actually going to keep the bottle simply because of that, so that in the future when I have hair products in shit packaging, I can use it. As for the actual like product itself, it's a detangler and a heat protectant. It's hard to judge if it really like protected my hair from heat. Like I don't know. I can't say one way or another. And as for detangling, like not really. I've tried better. So I wouldn't buy it again, but I really like the packaging. From Hourglass, I've got the Veil Translucent Setting Powder. I loved this. Sensational. I bought this a really long time ago, back when I had oily skin, and I couldn't use it because my skin just got so oily so quickly with this powder. Like quicker than it would if I was like using another powder. But then I tried it, you know, after being on isotretinoin and my skin changing. I tried it and I loved it. Like for dry skin, this is sensational. Absolutely, I would go back to using this. It is very expensive. I just want to use up a couple of my other powders that I have that I know I won't buy them again. I'll just finish them and move on to something else. But yeah, that Hourglass one, I loved it. From Laneige, Lip Sleeping Mask in Vanilla. And this took what felt like a lifetime to use up. In the end, I had it in my project pan last year, and in the end I was like, no, I'm finishing this before the year is out, and I used the last of it on my feet just to get it done. I think, look, I do really like the Laneige lip masks, but I'd be more inclined to buy like mini pots of it, because these big ones, like they just take forever. And I don't need a forever product in my life. But the lip balm itself, sensational. From CourseRx, this is a cooling aqua facial mist. This was fine. Again, I used this as a makeup mist, and then it ended up in my bathroom to be like finished up quickly. And yeah, it was it has like a slight cooling effect, which is nice in summer. I wouldn't buy it again though. I'd be more inclined to like try something new. Oh, this. I recently decluttered or just called it quits on this one. It's a Colourpop liquid liner in Try Me. So it's a red shade. It was in my project pan. It's a felt tip and look, it looks fantastic now. But once like you do an eye and then you go to do the other, or I do, and it just was, oh, no, just not doing it for me. So declutter. Eliza Vecca Hydrogel Bouncy Eye Patches. So these are hydrogel patches. They come in like a pack like this, sealed up. They've got a hydrogel on one side and then material on the other side. They're very sticky. They stay on really well. So I use them in two different ways, just on their own. And you could just leave them on for however long you want. The longer you leave them on, basically what they do is like smooth out your skin temporarily, obviously. And it's only because they are like they're basically holding the skin in place. So it just sort of like doesn't even really plump them. It just like somehow smooths them out, but it only lasts a few hours. Another way that I preferred to use them was putting a little bit of serum on the hydrogel side and then putting them on. They stayed in place really well, which I loved. Typically with hydrogel eye masks, like if you get the ones that are in like a tub or something, you put them on and they'll like start to slide down your face. These don't move. Like they will stay there until you physically remove them from your eye. So they're pretty good. I also had the Skin Iceland Hydrocool firming eye gels. They're okay. Like they're fine. I've got a few of these. I'm going to try and work through them this year. I don't know if I would buy them. It says helps firm and depuff within minutes. I don't know. Maybe. These were the AMP Eye Device Hyaluronic Serum Eye Masks. So this company, I believe, is no longer running, but basically these were eye masks that had like little batteries in them that was supposed to like stimulate the eye area, and it was activated by the serum. They didn't work for me, but that's fine. When it comes to like eye masks, I really feel like the most that you can hope to expect from them is like hydration and some like maybe some plumping of fine lines. So yeah, my expectations are basically there. Like if they meet that, then I consider them good. And anything that's a bit gimmicky or whatever makes like really big claims about like working in just a matter of minutes, I'm like, okay, if you say so. From Tatcha, this is the Luminous Dewy Skin Mask. I do really like these. I think one of the things I love the most about these is that they have so much serum in them. These are expensive, so, you know, it feels like a bonus Jonas. From Holika, I have the Aloe 99% Soothing Gel. This is fine. It does leave a sticky residue on the skin, which I'm not a huge fan of, but I mean, aloe vera does that anyway, if you ask me. Bom Dia Bright from Sol de Janeiro. I like everything about this except the scent. The scent's not my favorite. It's kind of floral and yeah, just not my fave. I prefer the original Boom Boom Cream, but I did love how soft this made my skin feel, which was nice. I wouldn't buy it again because I'm not a fan of the scent, but I would definitely buy Sol de Janeiro products again. I like them. Momo Conditioner from Davines. So this is a hydrating line. The Momo line is for hydration. I love it. I feel like that's kind of what my hair needs the most at the moment. It's pretty hard water here in Perth, especially compared to Melbourne. Like some days I can literally smell the chlorine in the water, and I feel like my hair suffers from that, mostly with like dryness and dullness. It just looks kind of like blah. So I really enjoyed this. I would actually consider buying these in like a larger bottle, but I've got other hair products that I need to get through first. Like that's absolutely got to be the priority. All right, last little bits. I've got a sponge here. This is a ColourPop sponge. I actually really like this. I've had it for so long. And recently I went to wet it and it did that thing where it's sort of like, you know, I was squeezing it under the water and it was compressing but not like expanding. And I was like, okay, she's done. Throw that away. So yeah, I enjoyed that. I have so many makeup sponges. So many. I don't think I'll buy a makeup sponge for the rest of my life with the amount that I have that are like currently in use and unopened. So there's that. Tatcha Violet C Radiance Mask. I was scared of this product because I can very easily have a reaction to vitamin C. But this one, I didn't mind. I also don't really like wash-off masks. They annoy me. I just can't really be bothered with it. So I wouldn't buy it, but I finished up the little mini. If I got another one in like as a gift with purchase or something, maybe in an advent calendar, I would consider using it, but I wouldn't buy it. Good Jeans from Sunday Riley. Oh my God, this is sensational. I love this so much. It's a lactic acid exfoliator. It made my skin feel so smooth and soft and sensational. I haven't actually felt my skin that good in a really long time. Madeline actually bought me one, like a full size. She saw me talking about how much I loved it in my Project Pan update, and she bought me a full size. So it's currently in my routine and I love it. Fantastic. This is just a little sample from Chanel of the water tint. I didn't mind it. I don't love it enough to want to buy a full size though. I have a couple of mascaras. I've got Illamasqua mascara. It just says mascara in Raven. I think this was quite dry and I was just like, can't be bothered, goodbye. One that I really liked from Lancome was the Hypnose Noir. This was sensational. I'd actually buy this. I'd buy it in a full size. But also, I feel like I'm so out of the loop on what mascaras are good. I'm going to spend the rest of this year trying to finish up the ones that I have. And being very good about decluttering them every 3 months, or, you know, throwing them away after using them for 3 months. And then I might be able to get back into trying some new mascaras. I don't know what's good. You tell me. When was the last time you bought a new mascara that you really loved? Let me know what it is. From BioEffect, I have the eye serum. So these came with like eye masks. And I finished the eye mask. It was in my Project Pan, and I was just finishing up the serum. It was fine. I wouldn't buy it again though. It's very expensive, and I didn't feel like I saw anything that was like wow. And my last item is from LMS. This is a Pro Collagen Glow Boost Exfoliator. I had this in my shower. I loved it. I thought it was sensational. It's kind of like a, oh, I feel like there's a tiny bit left in there. You're coming in the bathroom. I will use you tonight. If I can get more out of you, I will. It's a gel with just like little exfoliating bead bits in it. I don't think there's enough exfoliating bead bits. But I feel like there might be some other stuff in there that gives you a little bit of like a chemical exfoliation, because even though it only had like quite sparse little beady bits, I felt like it was really quite good at actually getting off like the dead skin and making my skin feel actually smooth and soft. So I liked it. It was nice. Would I buy it again? I don't know. I mean, Elements, you can only get it at Mecca now, and I'm kind of like, I want my gift with purchases, Elemis, and Mecca doesn't do that. So maybe not. Maybe I will just try something else from another brand. All right, that's it. That's my empties. My box is empty. My brain is empty. I'm very tired. I'm gonna go. I want to say a massive thank you to my channel members, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.